these two bums right here initiated a troll relationship with Amberlynn Reid. And from what they say, Brittany thought that it ended pretty quickly after they got their little laughs in at the beginning. But Erica or Valentine continued on with it. And Erica says she was just leading her on. It wasn't anything serious to her. But seems like that wasn't the case because she said she needed her wife to help her get out of the relationship that was all just online. She could have hit the block button, but she still needed help getting out of it. And so they gave their side of the story to Apathetic Facts. And essentially, to sum it up, they say Amberlynn Reid is an all powerful mastermind manipulator who can't possibly be dealt with. And they are just innocent, sweet little babies. And Amberlynn Reid didn't really care for their response, so she did a live stream responding to it. But real quick, just shout outs to Apathetic Facts. This is clipped up from their video.
I just want to make it like very clear that like the only reason why I ever said Erica's name is because like a family was being like harassed because people thought like Valentine was someone that she wasn't. And it's like, I know that I promised Erica and Brittany that I would not say Erica's name. And I didn't say Erica's name ever for like a way to get back at her or whatever it is. I wasn't doing it in like a malicious way. No, I was doing it because I felt like it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think people were thinking that Tony or Tommy and Erica or Valentine were the same person. And obviously, people don't like Tommy because she helped somebody feed themselves to death. So people were probably very mad at Erica. And I think that's why Amberlynn is saying that she put out Erica's name so that people would realize, no, this is a different person. This is not the person that you're all mad at for being a feeder.
Thank you, Alexis. All I did was say Erica's name. That's all I did. I didn't share anything else besides the fact that she was married because that obviously affected me. You guys know I have the mental illness. I have multiple. So, like, this has just been a lot for Erica and her wife to do whatever the hell they're doing. I don't know what this is about. I never doxed Erica. I never said any like personal information, nothing. And then just like all of a sudden, it's like they just want to spill everything and say everything. And obviously, I listened to all of it, and there are some truths, and obviously there are some lies.
I love when the person just admits that they watched all of it or whatever. It's so annoying to me when somebody comes on and they're responding to some controversy or story that they're wrapped up in, and like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered to watch it. No, you watched it. You watched. Just admit that you watched it. We all love to watch drama, and you're really going to sit here and say, "Oh no, I got in this massive drama and I didn't watch any of it." Not Amberlynn. She's going to admit it.
Things that I'm confused of, like why would you lie about certain things? Like you already look bad. Yes, I know a lot of people will be calling me a homewrecker. I get it. Like homewrecker Lynn. It was back in September. I received a message from Erica. I guess she saw one of my TikToks on Zachary Michael's channel. And because Zachary Michael was talking about my TikToks, like reacting to them. And in one of them, I said how I didn't have a type, but I really liked mask and possessive women. Erica saw that TikTok and she messaged me and said mask and possessive question mark with like a little double emoji. You know what? I was single. I was like, okay, like literally clicked her Instagram and I was like, definitely my type. Like cute. So I replied. We started talking and conversation got serious pretty quickly in the sense of like she told me a lot about like her past and things with her family. And
Yeah, but as a troll, I'm sure she gave you all these personal details about her family as a troll.
she just opened up to me really quickly. We became friends, I would say. During that time, I did find out. So some of this is going to be like what I thought at the time was true when I later found out wasn't true. So when me and her first started talking, she told me that she was married, but she was married for financial reasons and that they were in an open marriage and that her wife didn't even live with her. Her wife was living with her partner, like her other partner that she was in a relationship with. I thought that was like hectic. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's pretty hectic. An open marriage. Erica would always like just be like, me and my wife have an understanding. That was always her like go-to was me and my wife have an understanding with each other. So she didn't want to explain that understanding to me. I didn't think that Erica and I would get to the level that we got to.
And again, in that phone call with Brittany, Amber, and Erica in the background whispering, when Amber said this, that, Erica told me your guys' relationship was just on paper. They didn't push back. All Brittany said is, "Oh, is that what she told you?"
Because her and I did just stay friends for a while. You guys know me, I move really fast. That's just how like my heart works. It was different with Erica because it was just like a constant, super flirty friendship. But something I did notice is that she was always there for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was single, so I talked to a few different people. That is true. She named some of them. And our feelings did start to grow for one another. And I could tell like it started to upset her when I would talk about these other people. And she would always say how she was on the back burner and how I wasn't giving her a chance and how I always had her at arm's length. Like, I'm not one to show.
Yeah, I'm sure she was just saying that her feelings were hurt as a troll, though. I was just as a troll to get you to engage more. Her feelings weren't actually hurt, I'm sure.
Screenshots, but I'm telling you, I have not deleted a single text message that her and I have exchanged. So there was one night in particular where I did get drunk. I did. And I was actually on the phone with Alexis and I was messaging Erica and I told Erica that I loved her. This was like in December. And that was like the first time that I ever said it, which was freaking crazy. The whole time it really was just like a super flirty friendship. But I realized like, wow, Erica really likes me and she wants me to like give her a chance. Like it felt nice knowing that like she was patient and she knew I was talking to like other girls and like she was still there for me. And like she always wanted to call me and like I would never answer her calls. Like it very much was like,
She let me treat her like dirt, but she was always there for me. That's how I knew she cared. That's what Amberlynn looks for in a partner. Somebody who lets her treat them like shit, but is always there, ready for her whenever she wants to engage with them.
like I was putting everyone else before her, but like she was always there. She was always, it made me realize like, wow, this girl really cares for me. You know, I guess there was a part of me that was like, Amberlynn, like something's off, something's off. But like I was ignoring it. You guys, in one of my recent videos, I told you guys like I ignore red flags. So anyways, it was like in December when I
You have to. Because for anybody to be in a relationship with you, Amber, they have to ignore a million red flags.
told Erica for the first time that I loved her. And I was drunk when I said it. Like, but it opened up a whole other freaking thing for Erica and I because of that one moment. I do want to make it clear that in Erica's story, she said that we stopped talking for a little bit. Literally, the only reason why we stopped talking is because she got mad at me because I actually started communicating more frequently with another girl. And she got upset about that. That's the only reason why we stopped talking. And it was literally only for a few days. Like, I don't understand. I wasn't the one who messaged her after those few days of her just being like, I'm done. I like, she came back to me.
Oh, so Erica says she's done. You don't text me back enough. And then a couple days later, comes crawling back into the DMs. Like, come on. You were invested in this. It was real to you.
I'm not trying to be cocky, but she literally couldn't get enough. We started to talk more. I actually started to answer her phone calls. So this whole time I still thought she was in a open marriage. So an open marriage means like y'all make your own rules. Like you're seeing other people. So I assumed that Erica's wife was living with her partner. I also assumed that Erica was super unhappy with her wife. And Erica made me believe like she would say things like, I haven't felt this way in over a decade. Like you opened something inside of me that like I didn't even know was there. Like Brittany and Erica said that they messaged me as a troll in the beginning. So Brittany is supposed to be a therapist. They watched me for what, over 5 years?
It's just crazy. Just crazy. How is there a therapist involved in this situation?
They knew my mental health. They knew my mental state. They knew who I was. They knew that I had BPD. They knew these things, and a therapist still chose to troll me. I don't even know if I fully believe that it started as a troll. I don't know. Maybe it did, but the fact is, Erica fell in love with me. Erica was going to move in with me, and she is downplaying everything that happened, especially after February 14th when she asked me to be her girlfriend. My whole thing was like, okay, Erica, we're both in love. Like, why aren't we committed to one another? Like, why aren't we together? Like, let's seal that deal. When I fell in love with someone, like, I want to be with them. And I thought I was in love with Erica and I thought she was in love with me. So I was like, let's like do that thing. Let's like commit to one another. And it's true. She did ask like, what would that entail? And so I told her, like, it's like loyalty, more like communication together and commitment with one another and things like that. And she agreed to it.
Those are things you know lots about, Amberlynn, I'm sure.
And she's like, yeah, like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Erica is a known liar and a known cheater. She has cheated on Brittany multiple times, like so many times.
And that's another thing that Amberlynn said in the phone call between the three of them, and they didn't have any pushback.
And Erica told me everything about their marriage, about all of the times she's cheated. Brittany's a cheater. Their marriage is a mess. Their marriage is a mess. So in my brain, it made sense to me. These two cheaters want to be in an open marriage. It makes sense. They're not fully happy with one another. Once me and Erica became committed, I feel like my brain and my like heart, I'm just like what's the word? Hardwired. All of my energy like went to her. We created a routine. This was a daily routine that we had. That there was a time where Erica's wife moved back in with her. That did happen, and I was fully aware of that. But Erica was there for me for months. Like she would see me cry, and she was there for me. And she would comfort me, and she showed me a love and a patience and an understanding that like surprised me. And even before
As a troll, she did all of that for you as a joke, as a gag.
Erica asked me to be her girlfriend, I knew that she was once a hater. Now Erica's saying, I don't know if the real Amberlynn is YouTube or the real Amberlynn is the one that I got to know. Erica, you know the truth. You know that the real me is the one you got to know. And you know that because you know my heart. But she said, like, when I was with Feline, she slowly started seeing a different side of me. And then especially after me and Feline broke up, she realized, wow, like, I kind of like Amberlynn. Like, she's kind of hot. We formed a routine where she would call me every single morning while her wife was at work. And she did that because I was always questioning, why can't you tell your wife about me if you're in an open relationship? Like, I don't understand. And she's like, I just don't want to hear it. Like, I just don't want to hear what Brittany's going to say about me being with Amberlynn. Da, da. And then I understood because you guys used to hate watch me. So you don't want Brittany to make fun of you. I totally get it.
How embarrassing is this for Brittany that this is somebody you used to hate watch, but your wife went and cheated on you with this person? I mean, that is brutal, brutal. But then she wants to act like she's all above it and talk down to Amberlynn about how what she did is so horrible, but she doesn't have any of that energy for her wife, who made vows to her, who promised to her that they were going to be in a committed relationship, and then cheated on her with a lol cow that they used to hate watch. But she's above it all somehow. She's too good for this.
did feel ashamed. I mean, I did feel ashamed. I felt like she felt ashamed of me. Someone said address the Ozempic. Literally, semaglutide did stop working, but you guys, I'm not gaining weight. I'm actually losing weight. There was a video that I was going to post, which had a weigh in, but this is when our relationship got extremely sexual. We would have video, I don't know what you guys want to call it. She was sending me sexual videos and photos. I was sending her sexual videos and photos. We were getting very close in that way. Like, I love you and I can see myself being with you forever. Like, you make me so happy. Like, you are my world. Like, you are my baby. I am obsessed with you. Like, so one of the videos that Erica sent me, that was a sexual video. I saw her wife's slipper in her foot right next to Erica. Let me rewatch this video. And I had to like zoom in. Alexis, okay, let's be so for real. Alexis.
Yeah, so that's pretty brutal. While she's sitting on the couch with her wife, she's chatting up Amberlynn. How is it not over, Brittany? How are you not done? You've been cheated on multiple times, and that already should be enough, but how the hell is this not the straw that broke the camel's back? I mean, maybe it will be, but should be able to make that decision very quickly.
This is on my FaceTime right now, emotional support animal. You guys would be obsessed with her and love her so much. And I know a large part of you just want to hate anyone who loves me. Erica was going to allow me to ask her anything because she wanted to reveal the truth about everything. And Erica was so worried with whatever I was going to find out that I was going to leave her and all this stuff that literally one day at work, she was freaking out and she ended up leaving work. She was crying. The first question I asked her was, are you
She was trolling her boss and coworkers, though, too.
and your wife actually in an open marriage? Or if she finds out that you have a whole ass girlfriend, is she gonna feel betrayed? And she said, I'm actually not in an open relationship. I have an actual real marriage. Me and Erica first started talking in September. Didn't even know she was actually married until I'll say like a month later. Not really sure on the timeline there. But I didn't even find out that like it was a real true marriage until months after, like I would say like 2 months after we started dating. I do see someone saying her wife is on her Instagram. I think I was blocked from that shit. Because I'm one of them ones, I'm gonna go to your Instagram and I'm gonna look. This is where I'm in the wrong. I stayed with Erica when she said that she was in a marriage and that her wife would feel betrayed if she found out. I stayed with her. Erica firmly made me believe that she was in an unhappy marriage, that she wanted to be happy with me, that she wanted to come move in with me. So how the topic of her coming to move was obviously we wanted to meet in person. Like Erica was like, if I come visit you, I'm not going to be able to go back. And that's when I was just like, you know what? Why don't you just move in? Erica's such a fucking liar about I was slowly pulling back from her. She just wouldn't leave me alone. It's like block me. She's trying so hard to save her marriage that it's
Yes, yes, that's the thing. You could have just blocked her. You got wrapped up into so much because you couldn't just block Amberlynn Reid.
like, it's insane to me. I get it. You don't want to lose her because you have cheated so many freaking times. It's not even funny. And she still
Get
stays
'em,
with you.
Amber.
Brittany, you deserve better. I'm Amberlynn Reid and Erica fell for me. Me. That has to suck. Like, y'all started it as a troll and it ended up being to the point where Erica was going to move in with me, but she was telling me that she was going to write her wife a note, leave a house to her wife. You guys are asking about the Life 360. That did happen. She told me that she has Life 360. And I was like, what is that? And she was like, Brittany wants to track wherever I go because she thinks I'm cheating on her. And I was like, oh, awkward. Can we do Life 360? Like, I thought it would be fun. I was like, we can have each other's location. Anytime I would leave my house, she would get
Life 360, that just sounds wild to me. I could, understand doing it with your kids or something, but with a partner, why not download some Trust instead of an app like that?
a notification that I left my house and she would say, where are you going? She would also Google addresses. Like, Erica has a side to her that is scary. Like,
I literally told you not to date her.
oh wait, say how scary?
She says the worst things you could possibly say to another human being, especially someone you're supposed to love.
So, okay, it was June 9th, her uncle died. Erica and I are in a fully like committed relationship. And then by the fucking time you told me that you're in a real life marriage, I was too fucked up to say bye. Like, I hate more than anything blaming my BPD. I get a favorite person. Erica was that for me. June 9th, her uncle dies, and she immediately tells me when Erica's like hurting or she's mad or something bad happens, like she's just very amplified. She is very much one of them types of people. So she responded like she usually does. And then all of a sudden she just like disappears like off of the face of the planet. That was hard for me because I didn't understand it. For days, she just wouldn't talk to me. And as someone with BPD, like it mentally was messing with me. And I would message her a few times a day and I would tell her, why aren't you talking to me? We finally had the discussion and she was saying how like she doesn't know if she wants to be with me, but she wants me to make that choice. Like I have those screenshots, like I do. Her saying how like after we broke up, how I kept messaging her and I was having a BPD freak out. That's a lie. So after we broke up, like that's when she started talking to me again. Yes, there was a little tiny flirting happening. You saying that you needed your wife to interfere so you and I could stop talking? Were you that hung up on me that like you literally couldn't just be like, Amberlynn, we can't do the friendship thing? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what it comes down to me. Like they're all losers, Amberlynn included. I kind of I kind of defended her here more than I would have expected to. But yeah, they're all losers. Like Erica, bum loser. Brittany, bum loser. Amberlynn, bum loser. And, and I mean, they all kind of deserve each other. Maybe they can start up a polycule of their own to rival the degeneracy of Nick Rekieta's. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad for these people at all. They brought it on themselves, and they're just so dumb. Like if you're just supposed to laugh at these lol cows. You're not supposed to get involved with them. Everybody knows that. But for some reason, so many people get wrapped up into it. And I mean, I guess on some level I appreciate it because it's very entertaining, but I would have to recommend against it.